Well, hello again, everyone.
Oh my God, is that as good as you can do?
I get to start it today.
Oh my Lord.
Welcome to
Discussions.
I'm Debbie.
And I am Marcus.
All right. So it's my turn for the topic. And since the last 2 weeks have been some heavy topics, let's go with something a little lighter.
A little fun and flirty?
Well, not really fun and flirty.
I think it's... I just like singing it.
I know, you just like saying fun and flirty.
Fun and flirty.
You're gross, no.
Well, you can be fun and flirty. Something wrong being flirty.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
Okay. So...
Fun and flirty.
So, if you haven't been paying attention, somebody just won the lottery.
How much?
It was like 680-something million. One single person in California, the payout was like $489 million for the lump sum payout. You couldn't spend $489 million in a lifetime. So,
man, I did not know that.
Yeah. So one person struck it. It was it's like the 13th largest lottery ever. And then there was a couple other people. One lady in Florida actually won $2 million prizes on the same day with two different tickets.
Scratch also tickets.
So she won two separate $2 million on the same day.
That's some pocket change.
That's like, you know,
I
wouldn't stand outside in a lightning storm if I were you.
I'll put some money in my wallet right there.
Okay, so here's my question for you, because you know we all sit and dream about, you know, the what ifs and what if we only had.
I'm working. I can't think about things like that.
All right, what would you do if you won the lottery? And I'm one of those people that always says, now, I wouldn't be selfish. Like, I don't need the whole $489 million.
You lie. I'm gonna
I
say
would
what
be
you lie. You lie.
No, you know those people that bargain with God. They're like, but I wouldn't want the whole $489 million. I'd be happy with $2 million. Give me just $2 million. Like, what would you do? Okay, so say let's pick.
What we're going to? How much? You got to give it a number.
Okay, so say we won't go outrageous like 489. Let's say we won $10 million.
It's out before or after taxes.
No, that's your lump sum payout.
That's big and greedy.
That's your lump sum payout.
Lump sum payout.
Because we're not going to do the 30-year annuity. No, because we're not going to live that long. Lump sum.
And I want nothing left for the kids anyway.
No, because we're going to spend it all. So, lump sum, $10 million. What would be the first things that you did?
First thing that I would do. Now, is this after? Are we going public with this on the news or not?
No, we hire a lawyer. You never tell anybody you won the lottery, because people will come out of the woodwork, especially the people you've always hated, and say you owe them money, or they'll sue you for something you did when you were 6 years old, because you know they've been living. It's like the guy on the what's the cover, the record cover. He was the baby on.
Oh, he was the floating baby on the Nirvana. No, was it Nirvana?
No, it's not. It's Nirvana.
No, thank you.
Album cover after what?
Because he was
30 years because he was naked, and all of his life he's been ashamed.
That was his.
That was him on the cover, and now he's publicly.
That's old news.
Well, but what I'm saying is those are the kind of people that pop out of the woodwork after like 30 years that are like, when you hurt my feelings in second grade, So if you had $10 million, what would you do? What? Okay, give me the first 3 things that you would do.
Me?
Yeah. No, the next door neighbor. Yes, you.
Okay. Do we have anybody calling in? We have to call in.
Call 1-800 we don't care.
What would I do? The first thing is, I would probably take my name off the overtime list or whatever I have scheduled. I'll be messaging Sean Poole saying, please, I will not be able to work these overtime shifts. Would you
quit your job?
I would put, in all honesty, Well, first of all, I wouldn't work any more overtime. I would probably work for just a little bit, just to get my mind wrapped. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say in life. Just to wrap your mind around that.
Oh, I can tell you right now, if I won $10
would.
million, I wouldn't even show up the next day for work. I'd be like, peace out. Never heard of you. Never seen you. Don't want to ever see you again.
Well, you don't work with good people. You work with some.
I'd still do my real estate because I do love that. I would go full time with that, and I would literally dive.
I thought this was my question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's not my turn yet.
I know you're not your turn yet. I know you like to talk.
I do. Well, come on. You're like hemming and hawing. How long does it take to spend $10 million?
Well, you know what? I have to think about it.
Let's go. Come on. The pressure's on.
You're already spending my half.
Dude, you get like 2 out of the 10.
2 out of the 10?
It's my winning ticket.
Who said no? We didn't establish rules. I'm the one who this is my ticket.
No, because you'll never win a ticket. You
never
win anything.
Whatever.
Go ahead. What would you do? First 3 things.
I won you in life, babe.
Bleh.
What was that? No.
That was a sucker punch.
I would probably just put my 2 weeks notice in. In all actuality, I would have to really let it sink in for a little bit there. And so that would be the first thing.
The only problem with you working 2 weeks is you blab to somebody.
No, I won't.
Oh, you would.
Not with this. I wouldn't.
He cannot keep a secret.
Not with this. Now, probably the last day I'll buy everybody pizza. Just won't say nothing.
Then they're like, "Oh, something's up with Marcus. He's either dying or won the lottery."
I'm gonna let people think that I'm dying.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
No. Anyway, I don't know. But as far as what would I do, like with my life? To be honest with you,
just in general, you're really making this more difficult.
I don't know. Probably, you know what? Probably spend more
3
time.
3 things.
3 things.
What would you do?
Probably just get a decent pontoon, hang out in the lake. Would be one of them. I think you and I. This would be the same for you and I together. Travel.
Yeah.
We do like to travel. We do travel well together, and we do like to travel. So I'll probably do something like that. And I think what I would really enjoy, I think it would be nice just having, as far as fun-wise, would be just the freedom to, maybe take like nicer motorcycle trips. Just things like that. Things that I wish I would have time to do. Maybe.
Oh my God, you're boring.
I am boring. No, but that's just on a personal level. Now the question is, with me then, what would I do? So you got your real estate. So you would probably, I would imagine, I would have to find what would be, because every person needs a purpose. Because that's where people, I think, go wrong with a lot of the lottery. They'll like quit, they go hog wild, and then a lot of it is gone. Mm-hmm. They buy everybody everything. So my biggest thing would be to find purpose. Now what that would be, I don't know. Maybe volunteering, maybe, I don't know. But you get the real estate. But I think with me, I would just like to enjoy life, to where, go out in the lake, maybe go do some things like that. But as far as what I'm going to do for a living, not even per se a living, but what just to do with my life on a day-to-day basis, to be honest with you, I really don't know. What about you?
That's pathetic.
It is. I'm a simple person. Maybe open up a cigar shop.
Oh my gosh. I know what I'd do.
In Thailand?
I know what I'd do. I would, quit my job, my other job, the one that I don't like. And I would peace out those people in a heartbeat.
Plastic surgery?
No, that's for you. That's not for me. Second of all, I would put this house up for sale. I'd be buying me 100 acres with a little bit on a lake up in the upstate. And I would start my own compound up there.
You didn't talk to me about this. Am I coming?
I don't know if I'm going to let you yet.
Am I coming with you?
I might leave you this house. You can be out on the lake here. I'm buying me my 100 acres, no neighbors, nothing.
That would be nice. No neighbors.
No neighbors. I build a house, custom built house, and I don't want anything big because I don't want to clean it, and I'm not hiring anybody to do it because it's.
I don't want to.
I'd hire somebody to do my bathrooms and dusting, because those are the 2 things I don't like. But other than that, I would probably build like a 3,000 square foot house. Nothing huge, because I don't want to clean it.
That's big. 3,000 is big.
It's not huge. It's not like a 10,000 square foot house. 3,000 square feet, just big enough so when the grandkids come, they can spend the night and we're not crowded, and then we can kick them home. And then we would travel.
I would like to travel.
I want my Jeep. I'm getting a Jeep. I don't care what it is. I'm getting my Jeep, or my new love, maybe a Range Rover. I don't know.
Where's a Range Rover?
But anyway.
Can I have your car to Uber?
Sure, you can still Uber.
I'll probably
and
Uber.
I would open my own, not my own brokerage, but my own real estate agency under the brokerage I'm in, because I do really like the brokerage I'm with. And I would sell real estate full time and just doing what I love, which is I do love the clients that I have met. I do love looking at homes and helping them find that. And that's what, honest to God, that's what I do. And I would be happy as pie. Nothing extravagant. I don't like gold fixtures. I like farmhouse simple. I don't collect stuff. I don't, keep a ton of things.
We're past collection and all that stuff.
But I'm not, it's like I don't like all that stuff. I just want a nice house that we can relax off, that looks over a lake where we can sit out and have our coffee in the morning and, sit out at night before we go to bed, and then travel the world, see the world, and do what I love, which is selling real estate and meeting people. But I would have my 100 acres so that I don't have to be close to anybody. We could have chickens, we could have cows, this is how pathetic my life is that's what I would do with $10 million. I would probably set up trusts for our grandkids. Because I don't know that we'd spend $10 million.
Nope.
Because we're very simple people.
We are.
I just don't, my thing is I'm one of those people that, and he knows this, that I stress more about paying the bills than anything else. And I don't want a ton of things. I just don't want to have to worry about paying the bills. I want to be able to just go out. If, we get a wild hair and say, you know what, let's go out to dinner, that it's not a big deal. If we say, hey, let's go on a road trip, we get an RV, we hit the road, you know what, we can do that for a month at a time and not worry about it. And that I think is what I would do and where I'd be happy at, and just, maybe even 200 acres and give the kids each, 50 acres of their own.
I don't think so.
I didn't say they were going to be attached to ours. I just said, 50 acres.
Well, they need money to build on it. Then, oh my gosh.
But
I don't even think I would tell the kids we had the money. Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, they'd know.
You think they know?
If we sold this place and went and bought 100 acres,
Probably
yeah,
so.
they'd know. But our kids, I don't think our kids aren't those kids that would, beg and plead for money. Our kids would maybe ask for help, but I don't, we have raised them to the point.
Well, shoot, we get that already.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think they'd be like, oh my gosh, Mom, Dad, you need to give me this, And I would want the best for my kids, and I'd want to give them some and, take care of my own. And I think, if we set our kids each up with 50 acres, they would all be happy because they'd all do their own thing. And,
I don't know about Princess. I don't think she's about that.
No, Princess isn't about it. And neither is Flipster.
Nope.
He's not about acreage either. The older three would be all over that. The younger two, I think.
Education
and traveling the world.
Well,
Princess would be traveling the world.
Flipster
would be like, we'd have to set him up with
I want my 10-screen gamer room.
Mom, Dad, can you build a basement onto that 3,000 square foot house?
A walkout basement.
A walkout basement that I can live in.
No, I think with me, I would just enjoy the travel more than anything else, and maybe we will be on the show Below Decks. Maybe we could be where we've been watching for the last couple of months at nighttime.
I don't know about you, and this is a totally separate subject, but COVID, I've literally run out of anything to watch. I can't stand watching the news anymore because it just makes me angry. And I can't watch regular TV because it's just boring. So I've now reached the end of my limit of what to watch on TV. And so now I've been hooked on Below Deck, which is, it's basically about private charter cruise, these yachts and traveling the Mediterranean, and they're in Spain now.
It's actually a pretty neat show.
It is. And so I would love to charter one of those private yachts, but I wouldn't do it for 3 days. I'd be doing it for like a month and be like, I would cruise from Spain all the way down the Italian coast, all the way
I
through
wonder if you
Greece.
could do that. I wonder if you could do that.
For money, you can do anything.
They'll let you stay on the boat for a month.
I would. I mean, I you know, and that's what I would just want to travel. I just want to see, and you know, I'd love to have the you know the different foods every night. You know, pull into different ports and just you know go out and you know experience the lifestyle, and then you know what, you move on. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I won. You know, you think of, you know, I know there's nobody out there who hasn't thought about what would you do if you struck the lottery and, you know, what would you do? And I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to be greedy and say I want 489 million, but, you know, give me 10. I could do some damage with 10, you know?
Good.
And I'd actually be able to enjoy my life, the rest of my life. Knowing us, though, like, one of us would croak.
I knew that was coming.
Because, you know, that Debbie Downer. You know? But what would you do?
Hey, in the comments below, whoever's listening.
If you won $10 million takeaway after taxes, what would you do with it? Where would you go? Who would you tell? And... I don't know.
That's it. And who would you divorce?
No,
that's very bad to say.
But
anyway,
just a fun little subject for this week. And
a little lighthearted.
You know,
fun and flirty.
That's right. You figure after this week, it'll be Halloween.
Will it be Halloween?
Yeah. It'll be Halloween.
Yes, I'll be off on Halloween. Unless they're going to do it on a Saturday. Anyway, that's really going to make a difference. So anyway, anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you for tuning in to Yes-Cussions.
Discussions. Have a good evening.